What's up, you guys? I'm here at Team Symmetry here in Miami, Florida. You guys already know. We're here to talk about the confirmed ban list that everyone's been talking about. And we have a very special guest.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Pro Winston here. As most of y'all know, Slim is staying in my hotel room this weekend, and we just doing YouTube justice. So y'all can just stay in contact with him through his cell phone. Updates go directly to him, and we will be talking about the ban list. But before that, everyone wants to know why I did this to my hair.
Oh yeah.
So as most of y'all know, I'm playing Fire something this weekend. I don't know what I'm playing. I might be playing Fire Fist. I might be playing Fire King, or I might just be playing anything with fire. And I like the deck, and I'm glad that the ban list don't touch it. Let's start out with the ban cards. Konami decided to ban Sangan and
Zen Mighty.
I'm going to talk about why they banned Sangan. I think Sangan is just too powerful. I think Sangan works with every deck that is up there. And without a shadow of a doubt, Sangan makes Tour Guide
Amazing.
amazing, like Slim said. Tour Guide will be less powerful now because it can only get a Tour Guide and a Night Assailant. Those are the cards that...
Possessed Dark Soul.
That's even more
That's a little
demented and shit. But yeah, I don't know. Sangan, to me, I've been playing Sangan forever. I remember when we was playing 3 of those and 3 Witches of the Black Forests when there wasn't no ban list.
The good old days.
And Slim is going to talk about Wind-Up.
Wind-Up's Carriers and Mighty. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's the main card to get your engine going in Wind-Ups, your main XYZ. Obviously, they hit it so that they would slow Wind-Ups down. Basically, the list hurt them a lot more because they got rid of this. They also limited Magician to 1. So their basic goal was to stop the turn 1 Magician Shark, even though it is still possible, even with 1 Magician. But now without Carrier, you have to go like a different route in which you'd have to XYZ spam. And since they took Sangan out of the picture, like Jarrell said, your Tour Guide targets are now only Tour Guide and Night Assailant. And like, I was only joking, but Possessed Dark Soul is a card. Dark Resignator is a card. Like these, there are cards you can run. Yeah,
Dark Mimic.
Dark Mimic level 3.
Yeah.
So I mean, there are other options, but I mean, in reality, would you really use those? So they hit Zen Mighty because in Japan, everywhere, Mainspring, as they call it, was topping every single tournament that they had. So that's why they did that. So that's what we have so far for the banned cards.
And the restricted cards, I'm going to let one of my homeboys talk about why they restricted Wind-Up, Magician, 1 Day Apiece, and Solemn Warning.
What's up, YouTube? Raph, aka The Keeper. Let's start with Warning. Warning, it kind of makes sense because 2 warnings, whoever opened up that warning, it was pretty much GG.
MST is a card.
Yes.
It is, but how would you feel going up against back rolls like Dark Bribe, Solemn Judgment, Warning, and Lagia?
They open like that, they deserve to win.
So Warning going to 1, I can understand. I'm not a fan of it, but I understand it, so it's not that bad. 1 Day Apiece.
One main reason, one day apiece. Everyone's thinking Final Countdown. Everyone's thinking Exodia. Everyone's thinking Chainburn. Yes, 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 but not really. The reason why 1 Day Apiece was hit was because of the Gishki FTK. When the Gishki deck runs itself, it decks itself out. It uses Mind August to bring back 3 1 Day Apiece, and I believe a Hand Destruction. I might be wrong on the order, but I know it was 3 1 Day Apiece that were needed to effectively deck out your opponent in that Game 1 win. And with 1 Day Apiece at 1, they can no longer do it. So instead of hitting the Gishki cards, they hit 1 Day Apiece. And they slowed down, I guess, Final Countdown, Chainburn, and Exodia, but yeah.
And Wind-Up Magician was pretty much self-explanatory the same way. Wind-Up Shark, Magician.
Yeah. So they left Shark alone. They left Shark alone, and they hit Zen Mighty, and they hit Magician. So those were the cards they hit. So this was basically the last event for you to use Wind-Ups in their entirety. All right. So then we got, what do we got? We got semi-restricted.
All right. I can talk a lot about this. I played when Tsukuyomi was broken. I played when we all played it in Go Control. I played it when we all played with it and Monarch running rampant across the streets of LA, New York, like anywhere there was a tournament, you know, like anywhere there was a tournament, you would see Tsukuyomi. That card is not seeing any play right now. When they took it off the ban list and brought it back, everybody was like, oh my god, Suki's back, let's get an ultimate. I think they just brought it back just to sell the ultimate one, but that card will have no use right now, to my opinion, and I might be wrong, Most of y'all might correct me later on and at a later date. But for now, it stands. That card holds no weight. Let's talk about Thunder King Rai-Oh. I don't remember the last time a person played 3. What are they doing? Like, tell me about it.
Malefics was the only deck that I ever saw. This was at YCS. Who's calling? This was at YCS, one of the YCS's a long time ago. It was the only kind of like stun deck that was running 3 Thunder King Rai-Oh along with the Malefics. That was the only deck I ever saw run 3. Maybe Heroes, but Heroes they generally will run 2 max. People will side deck 2 max. Like you never have a deck that I know of that's ever ran 3 Thunder King. They might have 3 Thunder King, like 2 in the main, 1 extra in the side, but these days people run 2. I've never seen more than 2.
It's amazing that you say that, Slim. You know why? Because you just started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! More competitive, as you told all your viewers on this channel and my channel. Yeah. And it's amazing that you can catch on to that. Most people think, oh my God, Thunder King has got restricted to semi-limited to 2. Let's go and cry. Oh my! But people don't realize most decks was not playing 3 to begin with.
Like, you're good if you have 1. If you open with the Thunder King, you're good. If you draw it later in the game, once you've, like, cleared the board, there you go. And you drop it, you're good. But, like, sometimes if you open multiple Thunder Kings, if they summon a monster bigger than Thunder King and you don't have a lance or you don't have a way to bait them into an attack and deprison them, mirror force them, whatever, your Thunder King really doesn't do that much. And, like, in decks that run skill drain, okay, you can still negate the special summon, but the whole thing behind Thunder King was that duality, Rhoda, Smoke Signal, all these cards were getting hit by this one card. This one first summon, which was generally the standard summon. If it was summon Thunder King set 3, you had no idea what you were playing. Am I playing GBs? Am I playing anti-meta? Am I playing Wind-Up? You know, like Wind-Up's still main Thunder King, so you were always held at bay when Thunder King came into the board, but I never saw 3. So with it at 2, it basically did nothing. It basically just left it right where it is and just said, okay, use Thunder King to the best of its ability, run 2 and not 3. That's how I look at it. And then, what was the last one? Advanced Ritual Art.
I topped
the
originals
of Armageddon. Absolute, hands down, favorite deck in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! David Rodriguez's deck, Swing of Memories, Trade-ins, Demise, Metal Armored Bug, Doom Dozer, loved that deck to death. Okay.
I topped 1 regionals when I was probably like 15, 16, and I lost to Demise. And I never liked the deck ever since. That deck is too good. Yes, the hat goes down. Tears to me.
Still love the deck.
Let's go to things that are no longer limited.
The first one is Spore. Okay.
You know what? Let's just skip Spore.
We're gonna skip Spore.
Yeah, because that shit is bullshit. What is that? We don't need that.
Kalut, the Moon Shadow.
Now we talking about black people cards.
Blackwinged players everywhere. You have your 3 Kaluts back. My boy Nima, you have your 3 Kaluts. I'm gonna go pick up your super Kaluts.
My boy Victor, y'all already know. Le Crimson Tenor. He loves Blackwings.
Yeah. Now, the whole thing is though, with 3 Kaluts, exactly how much more competitive is the deck? People wanted Black Whale Whirlwind at 2. They wanted they wanted Kalut to come back. You have the Kalut back. But does that guarantee that the deck is still going to be, will the deck come back? I think yes. I think people are still going to run it. With 3 Kaluts, like 3 mini Honest, why wouldn't you at least give it a shot? People are going to innovate it. They may make it chaos-based, non-chaos-based. So, I mean, there is a chance that it can come back. I think the deck, I just want to see what people are going to do with the deck, honestly.
One thing I don't like about this is they bring back Kalut to 3, but they leave Honest at 1. I need Honest.
You have the next card.
Wait! That is all mine. No.
That is all yours.
How dare you, Konami? You give me 3 Luminas? What the hell am I going to do with 3 Luminas?
Spam.
I came in 2nd place with 2 Luminas, probably. Nah, I think I played 3. But I played 3 Luminas only because I had 3 Honests. I had 3 Beckonings, and I still have those cards. I need Charge the Light Brigade. Slim, how do you feel about that?
Honestly, like, I played Lightsworns too, like, once I saw how busted they were. Lumina at 3, okay, it's good, but like Jarrell said, Honest was like the ace in the hole. Like, okay, JD is broken as hell, everyone knows. You drop JD, you pretty much won the game. Like, if they have Valor, okay, whatever, I still got a 3,000 beater. But Honest was your ace in the hole because, attack, oh crap. Damage step, Honest. Like, you could win games. You'd steal games with Honest, basically. Honest was a big defense, and, like, there's nothing that, you know, people use D-Fissure or they use Macrocosmos against the deck. Okay, you're not going to be able to drop the card. You're going to have to pray you have your Lila, you have your MST, you have whatever you run in the deck. But with Lumina at 3, I mean, granted, everyone's gonna run Lightsworn now because everyone's gonna say, oh yeah, Lumina's a 3, but they're not looking at the big picture that when you had 3 Honest, you were safe. You felt safe. You could Beckoning Light it back with a JD. So if you summon JD, I mean, if they don't use a 1-for-1 removal, but they try to destroy it with a bigger monster, you just screw them over in the damage step with Honest. So I think Lumina to 3 is weird. Honestly, like I think it was fine at 2. I mean, I guess they're just trying to get people to play Lightsworns again, but I mean, other than that, it seems. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it because I haven't run Lightsworns in so long that
I'm not picking up Lightsworns and bringing it to an event until
Honest.
I get an Honest or a Charged.
Yes.
I need one of those cards.
Yeah.
Tanky can only help me but so much in Lightsworns.
Yeah.
I need Charge. And I understand I might not get Charged because Charge is just hella good in the other
Chaos,
decks out right now and other decks to come. But, a strong but, think about bringing back Honest to 2 at least. Blackwings are just as dangerous. You know, Blackwings are just as dangerous.
Honest is not a splash.
All right. Well, let's talk about the last thing we're gonna talk about. They did not hit BLS. All right. Here's the thing. They did not hit BLS. They did not do Smoke Signal. Oh, did they do Smoke Signal? Oh, they did.
Signal's back on.
Smoke Signal is at 3.
Smoke Signal is at 3,
okay, my
which
bad,
is just stupid
Yeah,
because
Samurai.
you don't touch Gateway, and Gateway's just gonna open up infinite counters sooner in that Samurai deck.
Yep. So Sam's are gonna be. Sam's are gonna
They
be.
get a
busted.
smoke signal and they get rid of a Rai-Oh. Just
Pretty
put it
much.
out.
So yeah. So Sam's. Anyways, here's the things that they didn't do. BLS still here. What else was there? There was BLS.
Monster Reborn.
Monster Reborn didn't get hit. People thought Monster Reborn needed to get hit. They didn't hit heavy. They didn't.
What you're talking about is not relevant. What about those people that went out and bought Goyo Guardians?
Yeah, I forgot about
You know,
that.
like the minute a Japanese person go and post,
That's
talk
it.
about Goyo Guardian, and everyone loses their mind, and now it's not even coming back.
Maybe it'll come back.
I bought them for a
next
quarter.
list.
Send them to me. I'll buy them for a quarter.
Yeah, there you go. That's it, you guys. That's the whole thing, is that with pre-ban list seasons, you're gonna unfortunately get tricked. You're gonna think that things are gonna happen. People are gonna say, "Oh yeah, this is a real list. Oh yeah, this is a real list." Honestly, you need to wait for it to be posted on Shriek. Shriek will be the main source because that becomes our list, and they're always right about it. They always have usually the official list, except for that one time they goofed. But this looks to be the real list. I'm positive this is the real list. It's confirmed on Shriek's thing. We'll have an annotation down below, and channel annotations of both these guys, of course. You already know. Let us know what your thoughts are on the list. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I know a lot of people hate it. I know a lot of people probably love it. I think you Sam players are probably jumping for joy. Lightsworn players are probably still jumping for joy. Wind up players, I'm sorry. People that wanted to run Gishki FTK.
GK's happy.
Get tight.
But yeah, let me know what you guys think. We're out here in Miami. We're getting ready to head over to the pre-reg in a couple hours. Hope to see a lot of you guys there. We're doing a lot of just videos and stuff. So, you know, come through, come say hi, come say what's up, and just let us know what your thoughts are. So,
You already know. If it's not pro, it got to go. Deuces.